Hi everybody, welcome to PLO Ninja. Today I am going to go over some hands I played over the last 3 days on GG Poker and do two things. Look at any hands that I've starred for review later, and I've starred them because I wasn't either sure I'd done the right thing pre-flop or post-flop, and today I'm just going to concentrate on the pre-flop stuff, and I'm going to check it out with PLO Ninja to see if I have made any mistakes and then try and correct those mistakes before the session I play today. So I've decided I'm going to play PLO 10 cent, 25 cent every day. Show that, which is similar to what we just saw, I hope. UV graph. And then review the hands the next day, make a video, post it on YouTube. Hopefully people watching on YouTube can learn something, and it's going to help me for my session for the day if I can pick up on any major pre-flop mistakes. Okay, so if we look at the timeline, and first thing I look at, like I said, starred and hands. I go down here, one starred here, and I won this hand, it looks like, but I'm pretty sure it was a mistake pre-flop and we're not results oriented. We should not even take that into consideration. You can look at on GG Poker, on this poker graph, you can click on that and you see the hand format as such, which I am not a fan of, and I'd rather just click on that and look at the hand replayed. You can do it. Fast speed 1.5. So I guess I've started this because I want to know whether that was a correct decision there. Flatting that hand, I think it's probably not. So if we go over to PLO Ninja and put in, you don't know how to use this, it's just pick your position, cut off, facing arrays from under the gun, and our cards are ace of spades, nine of spades, three of spades. You can do it in any order, and jack of diamonds, and it's a fold. Okay, so that's a mistake. I went on to win the hand, but that's beside the point. The other thing, fun thing you can do with PLO Ninja is sort of see where the cutoff points are and what you should be calling with. By that I mean, so if we get rid of the three of spades and we go for, say, eight of spades, still a fold. What about 10 of spades? Okay, that's a call. And where do we 3-bet? I would suspect that if that is a 10 of diamonds, we are 3-betting. Okay, so that's a pretty cool feature of PLO Ninja. Like, just play around with the ranges, see where the cutoff points are as to 3-betting, folding or calling. All right, let's move on to the next hand. And I won't show you, I won't go through this, I'll just bring it up. Okay, so next hand, this one I lost a lot of money on, well, as in my entire stack. And I'm not sure whether that was an open. Oh, well, let's have a look. Go Kiwi, Jack, Jack 6 under the gun, and it's a fold. Okay. So if we had made the correct decision here, and I would have saved a lot of heartache and pain later on. So let's lay the hand out. I think I made some horrendous errors post-flop as well. This guy 3-bets. I just can't fold that, but you know, I shouldn't even be in the pot. And I see that's what I think is a nice flop. Queen, Jack, I got straight draws, I got top pair, but there's a lot of other stuff happening there, so I decide to bet, and this guy rips it in, and I instant call, and I am totally behind. So the lesson to take from this is I should not have opened that in the first place, and I would not have found myself in this precarious situation post-flop. I probably played it horribly post-flop as well, but that's beside the point. And we shouldn't have even been in this hand. So if you can eliminate a lot of your pre-flop mistakes, you won't find yourself in these situations where you're just totally dominated, basically. Not only was this, the pre-flop open was completely wrong, as in, actually I just looked here and I've got spades, but which doesn't matter. It's the same. It's going to be the same outcome. Let's just change it. Club. Still a fold, obviously. Yeah. So, and then the fact then I was 3-bet and then called that. I mean, that it's not a call. If you 3-bet, I would suspect. Well, that's debatable, but nevertheless, should not be in that position. All right, let's see if I can find some others. There's no more starred, but I might look at the hands where I lost a lot of money on, and see if we can hone in on those. See if I made any mistakes there. Okay, so this hand I lost my stack, and I just picked it out because, yeah, I lost my stack. So let's have a look how I played it, and again, just concentrating on the pre-flop action. So we go over to, and this guy's limped. We don't, PLO Ninja doesn't accommodate limps at the moment. So let's reset everything, and we are in the big blind, and we have King of Diamonds, King of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs, and let's just see what happens action-wise. So that guy, so we just call that basically. Yes, so PLO Ninja's not going to cover this action because that's sort of a limp, a raise, a call, 3-bet, are pretty hard to discern. Guess the question is, should I put all the money in, which I pre-flop, which I did. So I think we could simulate a similar scenario, such as all the money goes in and I lose, obviously, which is beside the point. So let's do a situation where facing a raise under the gun, and we have 4-bets. Sorry, where have I got here? Big blind. Facing a 4-bet, which is not quite it, but it's as close as we can get. And it's a fold. Okay, so facing one player, it's a fold. Again, I've got the wrong suit here. That should be, it's not going to make any difference. That's going to be Queen of Clubs. And it's still a fold. Okay, now facing two players, whether it's a fold, it's another story. So not quite able to really dig into that in PLO Ninja. Maybe another time I'll have a look in PLO Genius. All right, let's move on to the next one. So in this hand, we find ourselves in the small blind, And we have, should I get this right this time? King of clubs, Queen of hearts, Jack of clubs, Six of hearts, and we are in the small blind. And first, let's see what the action is. Make that faster, maybe 1.5. So a limp, and I raise it up. Again, we don't have limps here on PLO Ninja at the moment. Let's just reset. Oh no, I don't want to reset everything. Let's go for small blind facing a raise. We do have limps, small blind versus big blind, but not any other positions at the moment. So let's say we're facing a raise from the button, which is about as close as we can get. A raise from the button, and we should 3-bet. Okay, that is interesting. So we effectively did what we're supposed to, and I just bang it in. Probably keep banging it in. This guy must hit his flush draw. I suppose the question is, can I fold? Obviously, I do. Okay. Yeah, I just figured that guy had his flush draw, so I folded. Whether that was a fold, I'm pretty sure it was. Not sure. We could look that up in PLO Ninja. Sorry, PLO Genius another time. Okay. So that's it for today. Like I said, I'm going to try and do this every day and review any pre-flop mistakes that I've made. Make sure I don't make them again. Picked up a couple, so I really got to tighten those up. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and see you in the next one.